Welcome back to Coin Cash King Information Channel, where ordinary coins turn into extraordinary treasures. Today you're going to discover 6 Australian 50-cent coins that could shock you right out of your seat. Some of those coins, if sitting unnoticed in your collection or pocket change, could be worthy. That's not a typo, and no, you don't need to be a millionaire to own one. You might already have it and not even know. We are about to uncover rare designs, mysterious mint errors, and stories that tie Australian history right into the palm of your hand. And trust me, every single coin we are about to explore hides a surprise that could leave you speechless. Now, before we jump into the first Australian 50-cent coin from 2006, take a moment to look at your change jar, your dresser drawer, even that old coffee can in the garage. Because by the end of this video, you will be racing to check if your coins match one of these rare, mind-blowing finds. Now, I am ready when you are. Go ahead and send me the first coin picture or details, and I will start crafting its story with all the drama, value, and excitement packed in. Now take a closer look at this coin at first glance. It looks like any regular Australian coin. In today's exciting episode, we're diving deep into one of the most talked about and surprisingly valuable coins in modern numismatics, the 2006 Australian 50-cent coin, specifically the unique variation featuring a yellow dot and aged patina in very fine condition. At first glance, it might look like just another piece of change, but don't be fooled. This coin is making serious waves in collector circles and auction markets due to its intriguing features, historical significance, and growing rarity. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just someone curious about the hidden treasures lying in your coin jar, you'll want to stick around for this one. Because what might seem like pocket change today could be worth a small fortune in the collector's market. The 2006 Australian 50-cent coin is part of a long-standing series that has been in circulation since decimal currency was introduced in Australia back in 1966. Over the decades, this denomination has featured various commemorative designs, subtle minting variations, and material changes making it a favorite among collectors. But 2006 was a particularly interesting year. While the general design remained consistent with the standard coat of arms on the reverse and the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, a number of these coins developed unique traits due to minting quirks and aging, most notably the emergence of a distinct yellow dot and surface toning on some coins. These features weren't intentionally designed, but have become signatures of value and distinction in the collector's community today. Over time, the value of these coins has only grown, as more people become aware of their rarity and potential. What sets this particular 2006 Australian 50-cent coin apart from millions of others is its unmistakable yellow dot, often seen on either the obverse or reverse, sometimes both, as well as its natural toning and aged finish. These aren't flaws. In fact, they are what drive up the coin's appeal and collector value. The yellow dot is believed to result from a rare chemical reaction or environmental storage condition that affected only a very limited batch of coins, making it incredibly unique. Combine that with a coin preserved in very fine condition, meaning it has minimal wear and retains strong detail on both sides, and you have a perfect storm of rarity and desirability. The coin showcases the classic Australian coat of arms on one side, with the kangaroo and emu holding the shield and the dignified profile of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II on the other, reflecting both national pride and royal legacy. When we talk about rarity in coin collecting, we are looking at more than just how many coins were minted. It's about how many survived with unique characteristics and in top-tier condition. The 2006 50-cent coin with a yellow dot is not something you come across every day, even in Australia. Coins with this kind of distinct toning and features are highly sought after because they represent a combination of minting history, environmental influence, and visual uniqueness that is nearly impossible to replicate. Coins in very fine condition are particularly valuable because they strike the perfect balance. They've been circulated just enough to develop interesting patinas and features, but are still preserved well enough to retain sharp details. And with collectors always searching for coins with both rarity and story, this coin fits the bill perfectly. It's a hidden gem that more and more collectors are aggressively pursuing as it gains fame across online forums, auctions, and collector communities. Now, the part everyone has been waiting for: how much is this coin worth today? While market prices can vary depending on the buyer and the specific condition, recent auctions and private sales show that this coin, especially with the yellow dot and in very fine condition, can fetch anywhere from $409,000 to several $100s, depending on how clearly the yellow marking appears and the overall preservation of the coin. Some listings have even reported bids in the $416,000 range, especially when the coin is authenticated, well photographed, and marketed to the right collectors. Remember, that's a massive return on what could be lying forgotten in a drawer or coin jar. And as awareness grows, so does the value. It is not just a collector's piece, it is an investment opportunity. If you're a collector looking to add this valuable coin to your collection, or maybe you suspect you already have one, here are a few smart tips. First, make sure to inspect both sides of the 2006 Australia 50-cent coin under good lighting. Look for any yellow discoloration or dot formation, especially near the rim or center. Check the coin's surface for toning and ensure it hasn't been overly cleaned or polished, as original condition is key. If you believe your coin has potential, consider having it appraised or even graded professionally. This can boost its value significantly in the eyes of buyers. Also, keep your eyes on online auction platforms, coin shows, and collector groups where these coins may occasionally appear. Don't be afraid to invest, because with trends leaning toward increasing numismatic value, today's purchase could be tomorrow's treasure. To wrap things up, the 2006 Australian 50-cent coin with a yellow dot and aged toning in very fine condition is far more than just a piece of change. It is a symbol of rarity, history, and growing collector demand. With unique features that make it stand out from the rest, in a market that is only appreciating its value more with time, this coin is quickly becoming one of the most talked about pieces in the hobby. If you happen to come across one, you might be holding onto a small yet powerful piece of Australian numismatic history. So always keep your eyes open, check your change, and never underestimate the hidden gems that can turn everyday coins into highly prized assets. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Next up, in today's video, we're diving deep into one of Australia's most valuable and surprisingly overlooked coins, the 2004 Australian 50-cent coin, especially those in very fine condition with a distinct black-toned appearance. You might be surprised at just how valuable this coin is in today's collector's market, not just in sentimental worth, but in serious dollar value. So sit back, grab your favorite beverage, and let's explore the fascinating journey and growing demand for this special coin. The 50-cent coin has long been a staple in Australian currency, introduced in its dodecagonal or 12-sided form back in 1969. But the 2004 edition holds a special place in both history and the hearts of collectors. While it may look like just another everyday coin at first glance, 2004 marked a period of high-precision minting and careful craftsmanship by the Royal Australian Mint. These coins were produced with refined alloy blends and crisp designs, reflecting Australia's commitment to high-quality coinage. Over the years, many of these coins entered circulation, but only a few have aged, with the distinctive toning and preservation that make them truly exceptional in today's collector community. One of the standout characteristics of the 2004 Australian 50-cent coin is its striking design. The obverse features a beautifully detailed portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, created by the renowned sculptor Ian Rank Broadley. His initials IRB can be seen at the base of the neck, adding authenticity and artistic value. On the reverse, the Australian coat of arms is presented in fine detail, the kangaroo and emu facing the Commonwealth shield surrounded by native flora. But what really sets this coin apart is the unique black-toned patina that some of them develop over time. This natural oxidation gives the coin a mysterious, antique look, a quality that collectors absolutely love. When preserved in very fine condition, the contrast between the dark tone and the sharp design elements makes the coin stand out as a true showpiece. Now, let's talk rarity, because that's where things get exciting. While the 2004 Australia 50-cent coin is not technically classified as rare in terms of mintage numbers, the coins that have developed a black-toned surface while maintaining a very fine or better condition are indeed a rarity. These are not your average circulation pieces. The black toning is something that only develops under specific environmental conditions, often over many years, and when the coin is stored or handled in a certain way. This natural toning is considered highly attractive by seasoned collectors, especially when the underlying details remain clear and sharp. In the current numismatic community, toned coins are trending more than ever before, with buyers actively seeking them out for their uniqueness and aged elegance. The demand is particularly strong in international markets, where Australian coins are appreciated not only for their design, but for their scarcity in toned, high-quality forms. When it comes to the dollar value of the 2004 black-toned Australian 50-cent coin, the numbers are climbing. In today's market, especially in online auctions and collector forums, well-preserved examples with rich black toning are fetching impressive figures. Depending on the intensity of the tone and the condition of the coin, values have been seen ranging from $411,000 with some exceptional pieces going even higher. That's a huge return on a coin that many people might still overlook in their loose change jars. Dealers and collectors are actively hunting for these coins, and they are willing to pay top dollars for coins that show character, rarity, and preservation. With demand rising and supply naturally limited due to age and condition, the value of these coins is expected to only increase over time. If you're lucky enough to already own a 2004 Australian 50-cent coin, especially one with a black-toned appearance, now's the time to examine it closely. Look for sharp details, clean surfaces, and deep, even toning. Avoid cleaning it. This can actually reduce its value significantly. Instead, store it safely in a non-PVC holder or coin flip to preserve its condition. If you are looking to buy one, make sure to purchase from reputable sellers or trusted auction platforms. Check listings for terms like very fine, black-toned, or high-grade, and always request close-up photos or grading details. Building a small collection of these coins could turn into a solid investment in the near future. And remember, coins like this don't just hold monetary value. They're pieces of history that carry Australia's culture and craftsmanship through time. To wrap up, the 2004 Australian 50-cent coin is more than just spare change. It's a highly sought-after collector's item with real market value. With its distinguished design, rich background, and stunning black-toned patina in very fine condition, this coin stands out in today's fast-moving collectible market. Its rarity in such preserved states makes it a hidden treasure, and demand is only growing as more collectors realize its worth. So, whether you are a seasoned collector or a newcomer curious about coin investing, this is one piece you will not want to overlook. Be sure to like this video if you found it helpful, subscribe for more coin collecting tips and treasures, and comment below if you have come across one of these amazing coins in your own collection. Next up, today I've got something truly exciting to talk about, a coin that may seem ordinary at first glance, but in the collector's market, it's turning heads and fetching impressive prices. I'm talking about the 2007 Australian 50-cent coin in fine condition. Yes, you heard that right. This coin has become a hot item in the numismatic community and is rapidly climbing in value. If you've got one of these sitting around, you might be holding on to a little treasure without even knowing it. So stick around as we break down why this coin is so valuable, what makes it stand out, and how much it's worth today in real dollar value. Let's start by taking a step back and exploring the history of the Australian 50-cent coin. Introduced in 1966 with a round silver version, the 50-cent coin was later redesigned in 1969 to the familiar dodecagonal or 12-sided shape we see today. The 2007 edition falls within this newer era, but has something special about it. Produced by the Royal Australian Mint, the 2007 Australia 50-cent coin came at a time when mintage numbers were relatively controlled. This year, the coin was part of the regular circulation series, but not in massive quantities. That scarcity, combined with rising interest in modern Australian coins, has turned it into a sought-after piece, especially in well-preserved conditions. Now, let's take a closer look at what makes the 2007 50-cent coin unique. Like other standard 50-cent coins, it features the Australian coat of arms on the reverse, a design rich in national symbolism with the kangaroo and emu flanking a shield representing 6 states. On the obverse, you'll find the elegant portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley, which remained in use from 1999 through to the mid-2010s. What collectors love about the 2007 version, though, is the crispness of the design, the symmetry of the dodecagonal shape, and most importantly, its condition when found in fine or better grades. Coins from this year are known for particularly sharp strikes and clean fields when preserved, making them incredibly attractive to high-end collectors. You might be wondering, how rare can a 2007 coin really be? The answer lies in condition and collector demand. While the coin was minted for circulation, high-quality examples, especially those graded as fine, very fine, or higher, are not easy to come by today. Most coins in circulation develop scratches, dullness, or other signs of wear. But finding one in pristine or even lightly circulated condition is becoming increasingly difficult. That's why collectors are willing to pay a premium. As more people realize the potential value and start hunting for these coins, the available supply of quality pieces shrinks. It is the classic principle of supply and demand playing out in real time. And in this case, the demand is definitely rising fast. Let's talk numbers. How much is this coin actually worth in today's market? As of now, depending on the condition, collectors are paying anywhere from $307,000 for a single coin. In some cases, if the coin has been professionally graded and comes back as extremely fine or uncirculated, it could even command a price of $320,000 or more on specialized online auctions and collector forums. That's a huge return on something that many people still see as just loose change. The value is expected to rise even further as more collectors turn their focus to modern-era coins with low survival rates and top condition. So, if you've got a 2007 Australia 50-cent coin tucked away in fine condition, now's an excellent time to have it appraised, or better yet, list it where collectors are searching. If you're a collector or just getting started in the hobby, here are some tips to maximize your chances of success with the 2007 Australia 50-cent coin. First, always check your change. Yes, that old saying still works. You never know what you might find. When looking for valuable coins, focus on condition. A fine or higher grade coin is what serious collectors are after. If you believe your coin is in great shape, consider getting it professionally graded, as a certified coin almost always fetches a higher price. Another smart move is to store your coins in proper holders or capsules to protect them from scratches, moisture, and tarnish. And finally, keep an eye on collector communities, forums, and auction sites. The more you stay informed about what buyers want, the better your chances of spotting the next big opportunity, just like the 2007 Australia 50-cent coin. So there you have it. The 2007 Australian 50-cent coin is far more than just pocket change. With its sharp design, historical background, and rising demand among collectors, it has become a hidden gem in the numismatic world. Its value in the current market is climbing rapidly, especially for coins in fine condition or better, and the trend shows no signs of slowing down. Whether you're an experienced collector or just starting out, this is one coin you definitely want to keep an eye on. Don't overlook it. Check your change, ask around, and if you already have one, treat it like the valuable piece of history it truly is. Next up, in Today, we've got something really special for all you collectors, investors, and numismatic lovers out there. We're talking about a coin that has been quietly gaining value and attention in the collector's world. The 2010 Australian 50-cent coin in fine condition. You might think of 50 cents as just pocket change, but this particular coin is becoming a hot commodity in the coin collecting scene, and in today's video, we're going to explore exactly why. So sit back, grab your favorite drink, and get ready to uncover how this unassuming 50-cent piece could be worth far more than you imagined. The 50-cent coin is an integral part of Australia's rich numismatic history. First introduced in 1966 with a round silver version, the 50-cent coin quickly became one of the most recognized coins in Australian currency. Over the decades, it has evolved in both design and metal composition. The 2010 edition belongs to the newer batch of dodecagon-shaped coins that has 12 sides, which makes it instantly recognizable. What makes the 2010 version particularly interesting is its position in a relatively quiet year for Australian coin minting. There were no major commemorative releases for the 50-cent coin in 2010, which may have contributed to a lower mintage and limited circulation compared to other years. While it may seem like just another year, it's these overlooked mints that often become the most prized by collectors. Let's talk design. The 2010 Australian 50-cent coin features the timeless and iconic coat of arms of Australia on one side, beautifully detailed with the kangaroo and emu, and crowned with the Commonwealth Star. It carries all the traditional symbols of national pride. On the obverse side, you have the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, as designed by Ian Rank Broadley, a highly respected sculptor whose portrait of the Queen has adorned many coins from the late 1990s through the early 2010s. The clean strike of the 2010 coin in fine condition preserves all the intricate details of these designs. It's a testament to the Royal Australian Mint's commitment to quality. Collectors admire the coin's clarity, balanced design, and the historic moment it represents in Australia's coinage evolution. Now, rarity is where things get exciting. While the year 2010 Australia 50-cent coin was released for general circulation, the actual number of high-grade coins available today is surprisingly low. Most of the coins that entered its circulation have over time become worn, scratched, or tarnished. But when you come across a 2010 Australia 50-cent coin in fine or better condition, clean surfaces, minimal wear, sharp edges, you're holding onto a gem. It's these high-grade coins that are driving collector demand. The fact that there is no commemorative edition for 2010 means fewer people paid attention to saving it back then, which adds to its scarcity now. Collectors today are aggressively hunting for these fine-condition 2010 coins to complete their year sets, and that competition is fueling a major surge in value. Let's talk numbers. In today's active market, a 2010 Australian 50-cent coin in fine condition isn't just worth 50 cents anymore. Depending on the grade, the demand, and the buyer, these coins can fetch between $420,000, especially when presented in uncirculated or near uncirculated condition. Some collectors are even willing to pay a premium for coins with specific mint marks, or those certified by grading services. The coin's increasing popularity is driving its value up rapidly, with online auctions and collector forums buzzing with activity. Dealers are reporting that the coin is getting harder to keep in stock, and that kind of demand always pushes the price north. If you've got one sitting in your collection, now's the time to take a second look. It might just be a small treasure. If you're new to coin collecting or looking to expand your Australian coin collection, here are a few quick insights. First, condition is everything. Always aim for coins in fine condition or better. Look for clear details, minimal scratches, and sharp edges. Storing your coins properly in sleeves or coin capsules can preserve their quality and value over time. Second, try to verify authenticity and grade when buying online. Reputable sellers or grading services can give your coin that added credibility in the market. Finally, stay connected with the collector community. Online forums, auctions, and coin shows are excellent places to learn, trade, and discover market trends. The 2010 Australian 50-cent coin is gaining traction, and being part of the conversation can help you stay ahead in the collecting game. So there you have it. The 2010 Australian 50-cent coin may seem ordinary at first glance, but it holds extraordinary value for those who know what to look for. With its limited presence in high-grade condition, rich design heritage, and increasing collector demand, this coin is proving to be one of the hidden gems of Australian currency. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey, keeping an eye out for this coin could be one of the smartest moves you make. Don't underestimate the value of what might be sitting in your coin jar or tucked away in a drawer. And if you already have one, congratulations! You could be holding on to something truly special. If you enjoyed this video and want more insights into rare coins and valuable collectibles, next up, in today's video is all about a stunning and highly sought-after piece in the modern collectible world, the 2022 Australian 50-cent coin in very fine condition. Now, you might be surprised, but this coin isn't just pocket change. It's becoming a star in auctions and private sales across the globe, and today we're diving deep into what makes it so special. Whether you're a beginner collector or a seasoned numismatist, this coin is one you'll want to keep your eyes on. So let's explore how this modest-looking coin is turning heads and bringing in some serious value in the collector's market today. To appreciate the value of the 2022 Australian 50-cent coin, we first need to understand its background. Australia's 50-cent coin has been a part of its decimal currency system since 1966. But the version we're talking about today follows the dodecagon shape introduced in 1969, a 12-sided beauty that has become iconic in Australian coinage. The 2022 release holds special significance as it comes from a year marked by global economic shifts and a renewed global interest in coin collecting as an investment and a passion. Minted by the Royal Australian Mint, the 2022 issue continues the tradition of detailed design, but this particular year's mintage includes several factors that boost its numismatic appeal. Unlike earlier years, the year 2022 coins saw lower general circulation, making it more scarce and very fine condition compared to more common years. Now let's look at what makes this coin truly stand out. The obverse features the familiar and beautifully detailed effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Jody Clark. This portrait is not only elegant, but also symbolically powerful, as it represents one of the final years featuring Her Majesty before the transition to coins bearing the effigy of King Charles III. This detail alone gives the year 2022 coin historical significance. On the reverse, the intricate Australian coat of arms design remains a masterclass in fine coin engraving. The combination of a kangaroo and emu, both native to Australia flanking the Commonwealth shield, gives this coin a strong visual identity and national pride. The precision in the die striking, sharp relief, and reflective fields on very fine condition coins give it a high aesthetic appeal to collectors. Many also note the excellent metal consistency and edge clarity that make this coin desirable, not just for its design, but also for its minting quality. What truly drives collector excitement is rarity, and in the case of the 2022 50-cent coin, this rarity is becoming increasingly evident. While millions were minted, only a small portion have survived in very fine condition or better, especially due to the early distribution into circulation where wear and tear occurred rapidly. Finding one that retains sharp definition, minimal wear, and clean surfaces is becoming a real treasure hunt. In the collecting world, such pieces are in high demand because they sit at a perfect balance, affordable enough for newer collectors, yet rare and appreciated enough for veteran numismatists to chase. There's also increasing international interest, as collectors outside Australia look to secure coins from Queen Elizabeth's final years on currency. All these elements make the 2022 coin a must-have item that is being snapped up quickly. Let's talk numbers. What is this coin worth today in real terms? As of now, the year 2022 Australian 50-cent coin in very fine condition is seeing strong performance at both local auctions and online marketplaces. Depending on condition specifics like luster, minimal scratches, and edge sharpness, values are often ranging from $450,000 per coin, and in some exceptional cases, even higher for near uncirculated examples, and it highlights just how hot the market is. Dealers are reporting consistent interest, and online platforms like eBay, Etsy, and specialized numismatic auction sites are showing listings that sell out quickly, often at prices that climb with each sale. What's more exciting is that market analysts predict this coin's value to appreciate further, especially as the transition to King Charles III coins begins to reshape the collector landscape. If you're thinking about adding the 2022 Australia 50-cent coin to your collection, or maybe you found one already here, are some insider tips to maximize its potential. First, always preserve it properly. Even a very fine coin can lose value if handled improperly. Use gloves when touching it and store it in a coin capsule or protective sleeve. Secondly, consider getting the coin graded by a reputable service, especially if it appears to be in extremely fine or almost uncirculated condition. Grading can dramatically increase resale value by giving buyers confidence in the coin's quality. Keep an eye on trusted auction houses and coin dealers, as they often have first access to high-grade examples. And finally, be proactive. Coins like this don't sit around for long. If you see a good specimen at a fair price, act quickly. The longer you wait, the higher the price is likely to go. In conclusion, the 2022 Australian 50-cent coin is not just another piece of spare change. It's a symbol of a historic moment, a beautifully crafted work of art, and most importantly, a rising star in the collector's market. With its unique features, connection to royal history, and growing scarcity and fine condition, it is easy to see why demand is soaring. If you're lucky enough to come across one or already have it tucked away, know that you're holding a piece of modern numismatic gold. This coin represents everything collectors love: rarity, story, and investment potential. Stay tuned to this channel for more insights like this, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to stay ahead of the curve in the world of valuable coins. Until next time, happy collecting, and may your next coin find be just as exciting as this one.